Well, I work directly onto the canvas, and generally I simply pick colors or color combinations. Lately it's been Indian sweets and these kind of milk candies that they make in India that have these very pale lime green and yellow and orange, bright red sometimes. So this is the color arrangement, and it seems to reflect the Indian light and generally my mood at the moment. And I begin with just covering the canvas with paint. I just draw a central image and then I work around it, not worrying too much about it. You know. And then when it's finished, I let it dry and then I begin again. And then again, and then again. And unlike Whistler, who rubbed everything off, I simply use whatever's there as an underpainting and begin again if I have to, letting it show through and utilizing a number of different devices for mutating and changing the color and, you know, alternating the texture and trying to make this look like that and that look like this. It's not a conscious process. It's not as unconscious as maybe fly fishing, but it's in that area where you're not thinking literal thoughts. Your mind is not full of words. I don't know if it's blank, but it's involved with another task. The task of covering, and I'm right up there looking at it, you know, nose in it. So I don't really get back too much at this stage. You know. That's about all I can say about the process, except that it goes on and on and on and on and on. And after 10 years, I'm still painting over some pictures. I've come back 6 or 7 months later and to look at all of these seascapes, and I've discovered that I didn't like them at all. So I just tip them on their ends and make them into abstract paintings. And then when I finish that, I begin again with the seascapes. And at the moment, there are 12 of them in my studio in Newfoundland, and they've all been painted so many times that they're almost impossible to lift them. And they'll be dry by Christmas, I suppose. You know. It's now November. They were painted in September. So. But the chances are I'll go back in May and repaint them.